Alright, hopefully this works. This is not the best. My phone's kind of cracked in the corner in front of the camera, so everything's a little blurry. There might be some sun glares over here. I'm sorry. But I haven't done a video in a long while, and I actually have the house to myself. Both roommates are out working or hopefully doing something responsible. I just kind of made me take this chance to talk. Ignore the music. That's my OTEP CD playing. I kind of need something to focus, listen to while I study. Finals are literally next week for the next 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm kind of trying to still continue that. I kind of want to take this chance to do something, talk to you guys about something that really hit me hard Saturday and Friday, and I didn't react at all Friday. I kind of got like a little stab in my heart, but then I kind of numbed it off all Friday. And then Saturday, for some reason, it hit me all at once, and all the emotions building up. I just couldn't stand being in this house anymore, so I got dressed. I grabbed a bag full of whatever I thought I would need for that day, because they have computer access and Wi-Fi there. And I just got up and I left, and then I couldn't even stay at the school anymore because it was pretty much useless. But anyway, aside from the point, most of you all know that I have a girlfriend in a proud relationship for almost a year, I think. We got together, we actually met online on Facebook, which is a little corny, but I'm too shy of a person or whatever. I didn't think relationships mattered to me. And to be honest, on a rather kind of pathetic note, I didn't think I deserved love in any shape or form. So I kind of just ignored the whole notion. I figured I'm too big, my teeth are crooked, you know, all the negative stuff. But of course, somewhere in this back of my mind, I kind of told myself if I ever found love, I would give him as much love as I could, and also trying to figure out how to open myself to them and love them with all my heart. At least half of it. And due to recent events, I don't know if I did a video of this, this is a new house that you guys kind of see behind me. This is like the basement, kind of like a basement floor of a house above us from Chinese couples or whatever, but I don't really want to stay here. So I'm trying to get through classes first, and then I'll move in. I'd be happy to partake in money if I find a job. Getting a possibility for an online job is still up there, so because I feel like I'm too weird for a normal job anyway. So yeah, a dyslexic person in a normal job. Woo. Anyway, in the previous house where we lived literally barely an hour from school, which was walkable for me. I didn't know the bus schedule at all, so I don't think I probably could have done it all, figure out a way there. I just usually walked or I got a ride. But when me and my girlfriend finally talked about her maybe coming down here so she, we can start our actual relationship, get to know each other, and, hopefully let love back into our lives. And I talked to my cousin. I said, is it okay if she comes here? She is a disabled person, so she'll be able to spend at least a couple hundred of her disabled check and give it up for you guys for groceries or for rent, whatever they need. And we agreed it would be only around $360. I was like, that's fine, as long as you use the rest for you for food, for a bus ticket, or for any of the stuff that she lost previously that was stolen from her. And I kind of made the suggestion that when she moves here, she can try to, get all that stuff back. Because back in TNC, which is Truth and Consequences, New Mexico, that she had a lot of her stuff stolen. So maybe here, now since there's actually better shopping districts and everything, she can maybe get all her stuff back here. And my cousin agreed to that. I mean, there was no contract or anything, which there probably should have. But no, my cousin agreed to that, as long as she helps with chores and everything or whatever. And my girlfriend said yes. But of course, all of a sudden, an argument broke out into the middle of the house that my cousin needed more than she promised, and she didn't even feel like she was sorry for it. And all of a sudden, an argument rose higher, voices were yelling, and all of a sudden, her boyfriend had to get into the middle of it, and he interfered. Don't yell at my girlfriend, you're disrespecting her. And I don't see how my girlfriend was disrespecting her in any way. They were just literally, they were yelling at each other because tempers were so raised so high. I feel like my girlfriend was the victim of all of it. She was literally getting two people yelling at her. And then after everything kind of calmed down, girlfriend went downstairs. Everyone kind of went to their separate rooms. And I was shaken. I was just shook in a negative way. So I was like, okay, everything will be fine. Just let everybody cool off. Girlfriend must get a job and hopefully increase the rent that she was somehow demanded to pay off. And what happens barely a week later, an argument again in the middle of the dining room. And my niece was there. She's about 13 or 14, and me and her, I was trying to be on my girlfriend's side and support her in any way that I can. But of course, with money matters, with being a renter and having a job, I didn't have any knowledge or experience in that. I had once, but once my money ran out, I could no longer pay for rent, but my cousin allowed me to stay anyway. And all of a sudden, the fight broke out again, and my girlfriend had had enough arguing in the center, so she moved to the living room. Or no. At the end of this argument, my girlfriend actually broke down crying, and my niece kind of put in her 2 cents afterwards, and I, did the girlfriendly thing and kind of rubbed her back. And then the girlfriend went downstairs again, feeling shattered. And barely after another week, a third final argument. And the boyfriend was thankfully held back from beating the crap out of her and knocking him on his ass. Like a little bitch, is what I've heard him say. And it was just between my cousin and the girlfriend. And literally at the end of it, my girlfriend interrupted my cousin just by accident. She was trying to get her 2 cents in. Every time she tried to defend herself, they pretty much yell at her to shut the fuck up. So pretty much my girlfriend yelled at her to shut the fuck up. And girlfriend literally had enough. She snapped for just a barely instant, and they argued more. And finally my cousin had enough and said, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here anymore. I offered you to come here for me, so then I felt like it was all my fault. So pretty much they went back and forth for a few more seconds, and then girlfriend went down to go pack. And cousin just stood there and went to her room. Everyone was in an utter angry silence, and I could not handle it anymore, and I went outside for about 2 hours. I literally broke down. I told my niece I was going to be outside for a minute. I just had enough. And I literally sat outside in the shade of the house and just started bawling. I started messaging my girlfriend's mom, Pam Gorder, and started talking to her and told her, I was trying to apologize to her and tell her that I'm sorry that I failed to, hopefully provide my girlfriend with a happy life. There's an argument, and she's moving and she's packing right now, but apparently Sage already talked to her and said that the cousin came down to talk, and doesn't have to leave. And then assumingly my aunt stepped in a few weeks later saying that my girlfriend was a distraction to me. She saw that I was not getting anything done this summer, so she blamed it all on my cousin, so that hurt me even more. So and then all of a sudden my girlfriend had enough as well, and she was agreeing with my aunt, and so she finally raised enough money to get a ticket to Tennessee. In Tennessee, she had a few friends that actually knew her and a job set up for her, so she pretty much moved away. And then all of a sudden, this is where the main point of this video is, that the boyfriend somehow charged my girlfriend with rape to the little boy. Now the little boy is my cousin's, and he's about 1 or 2, and he had bruises on his back, and I was like, okay, it's probably just, kids get bruises, they fall and tumble, and they go away. But apparently, boyfriend was so mad and so jealous and vengeful at my girlfriend, so he filed a police report. So the promise my girlfriend made about coming back here for my graduation is a no-go. She's not coming. And according to her, from what I got, Saturday, or Friday after classes, that if she comes back to North Dakota and they notice, they were going to arrest her and she's going to be put in jail. This is what happened last time when I met her online, that she was getting accused of raping teenage girls, but nothing happened. They just wanted her out of the fucking house. They hated her that much just for whatever they think she is. She's not a bad person. She just has a big heart who's been shoved into the image of being a bad person. So now there's a chance that I'll never see her again until after graduation. I don't know how I'm going to break this to family. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cry like this on my channel or whatever, but I just wanted to vent for a little bit. I don't get that often in front of family or with anyone else around. And it's been quite a stressful year. I'll do another video like that probably some other time when I have time alone. I still love her, but I didn't know about filing the police charge, and my girlfriend never told me. And I know she doesn't have very good Wi-Fi, so she can't really message me that often, but every time she is online, I barely see her for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then she poofs. And she never messaged me on my profile. She never actually sent me a text message, so I feel like she's hiding her whole emotions from me again. And when we were at the lake for the first time, I brought her there with me. I kind of pulled her inside and said, if you're ever feeling stressed out or you feel alienated from my own family, you could just come talk to me. We'll figure out a way to get away from the family for a few hours, and you can just talk to me. No need to hide. I believe in a good relationship, no matter how fresh ours is, that communication is the key to a happy relationship, at least to make it last long. But with the way she's not telling me anything, blocking herself away from me, it feels more and more like just sort of a friend thing, and I don't know what to do. I worry about her. I really do. So right now I'm going to go study. Thank you guys for listening. Alistair, if you're seeing this, please don't tell Sage. I can't handle any more stress, especially from the family or from myself or from Sage right now. I'll just figure it out. I just need to focus on school right now. All right. I love you guys. Happy finals, I guess. Bye.